Aggressor's gonna come through. The Jawlies find the first. Jumping Glocks, actually what puts imoRR to rest. The USP of Calyx is finding success, though. 1 kill from him. Luxon chimes in as well. That's all on BTN. In-game leader, the longest standing member of this roster, will be the final to fall. It's going to be a pop up here through A. Sound looking initially. Luxon finds a couple towards middle. Will back away. Nade being dropped as well. It allows Masked to peek up. And looks like we're not going to see a single frag found. Zello's all that remains. Here in the apartments is being held. Has been spotted there by the MP9 of Luxon. And will be found. 4 kills found from the... Or at least today they are. They've opted just to see if the change of sides could be that sort of difference that they do need. bnox finding Blitz just through the smoke. Difficult way to lose the early kill. The Nexus have to make do as they push towards A with just 4 players. Space is being afforded here towards long. Flash comes in though. imoRR does spot, but will be kept at bay. Aggression to come through, but it's being dealt with really well. imoRR on the bomb side, just bobbing and weaving. Ducking and diving behind the top, which he will throw out now. Last spotted towards a new box. Starting to get pressed upon, completely unaware of Blitz's angle. BTN spams for a little too long though and does get punished. So again, another 4 versus 3 retake, but this time Nexus have weapons in hands. The flashbang, I say it looked good. Sound was also blinded, but imoRR does find. Those all spotted, Blitz overlooked. Eventually overwhelmed, and Calyx will find the 1 bullet needed to take down Zello. Bomb can be defused, and eternalfire back to winning ways. Obviously, we know what Zello can do with the AWP. For now, mollied off. Steps her from Calyx and isn't interested in giving up all this space towards apartments that easily. As it's bnox to find the opening kill. Just through the smoke again. The amount of kills we've seen through the smokes is outrageous. Luxon connects onto BTN. Bomb is still dropped here towards T-ramp, so even if the kills are found, someone's eventually going to have to go back and retrieve that. More be flashed in fact, just an aid comes over. Zello's going to go for an aggressive peek and does take down imoRR. With Calyx going down, Luxon's in a terrible spot, and the A hold is flimsy. Not a single kill found. Bomb, obviously, I said it needs to be retrieved. bnox to hear these steps will find sound. That's the bomb drop T-ramp. There is a smoke. bnox can just stall this out. Like 2 smokes being used. Not exactly great communication. Zello down towards T-ramp. The AWP shot is able to fire but not connect. Another smoke to be dropped to try to retrieve this bomb. Mask just spams. FNL will go down. And drop from the CTs. But the Ts are not going to respect this. Through they go. Mask exposed and goes down for nothing. bnox needs to find something, and he does get a double. There are weapons that can be retrieved, though. A little early clearing out the church angle. Luxon will spot one through the gaps in each of these smokes, but look at this setup towards pool. Fight comes through. Swing from the pistol. We do have Calyx towards banana. Zello goes down for free. Sound exposed back and away, but has been spotted out. Luxon needs to connect the shots and will do so. Does have a kit and it's more than enough time. eternalfire with 6. But it's a half by round that it comes down. But just due to Calyx's deep position, the CTs are happy to gamble 3 over towards B, and that's a big find for Calyx to find. But with that, Nexus are considering, do we go back? Sort of trapped in no man's land right now. Made of the smoke. bnox towards car hasn't been spotted. 3 players lining up. He finds a double miss shot from Zello. Back away, keep himself alive. Will be this play up through 8. Luxon forced to drop a smoke and keep himself alive. Finds one, swaps over to the tech. And has to be known that he's here towards cold. The rest of the teams have cleared out all this space, but he will find one with the tech 9. AWP can be retrieved, but the rifle is what gets overwhelmed first, and it's all on BTN. Swapping over to this tech, he's just sitting in this smoke. Has been spotted, has been found. And finally, Alex here's aggression towards apartments. Nice hold from FNL. imoRR trying to get aggressive. Seen some aggression in the last 2 rounds from imoRR. Has been snuffed out both times from FNL. Luxon, I like the peek down middle. The missed shot though, and you can see he knows that that was a great chance to find the kill back. Calyx will do so elsewhere. And the aggression, or re-aggression I should say, towards brackets is superb. Calyx is looking really sharp. 12 and 5, Luxon 15 and nothing significant. Boost to Zello's AWP. Doesn't spot anything out, and bnox spams. bnox has been a demon here towards Banana. Caused so many issues for Nexus. Flashbang's great. Austin's able to tuck into sandbags though. Sound will find one. Blitz by his side gets a second. And despite the 2-man advantage, it has changed tune. FNL. Risky push through the smoke. Does get punished by Calyx. And the T's aren't actually out here onto the B bomb site yet. And I've actually been contained back towards Banana. Obviously, eternalfire aren't fully aware of this. He's having a look towards T-Ram. Will find the frag. Missed shot from Luxon towards A. He's under pressure. Needs to drop the molly. Blitz can't push through this. Down towards Boiler. Blitz goes out in mid. imoRR finds the final 2 as well. Eliminate towards Banana as the CTs tried to take the fight to the T's, but it comes back to haunt them. 3 kills found, and BTN just frantically hoping to defend this bomb site, but to no avail. Will get found. Zello, he's watching if anyone advances through CT. Smoke towards Arch, and Library is going to be the split through A. FNL and Zello. The round and potentially the game lies on them. Calyx outguns FNL, and Zello falls. Nexus. 2 rounds is all they're going to find. eternalfire have done enough here. They are going to be leading this series. They're going to have the opportunity to 2-0 their opponents. It's all on Sound. He will be found. eternalfire. What I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. But I think when they could have had the option for Mirage, they opted not to pick that. When they didn't pick Dust like last time, and now for Train, I don't know. It's strange. But it's a 3-on-3 here in the pistol early. eternalfire looking to fight heavily. Not quite going their way as Sound has been taken down. He's flanked all the way through A. With Zello going down as well, it should just be an easy finish towards B. Maybe not though, as keys are still very split. Master will find one. That should be the confirmation to go out towards B. Although he's holding with the P250, can't connect the shots though, so Master is able to make his way out, but only to his own demise. I don't mind the setup it looks like we're seeing right now. Master just his util in hand, ready to drop that to bait in Luxon, but Master's actually just backed away. Luxon playing an off angle will find one. Isn't looking to back away, stands and fights, but BTN lines up 2. Eagle of imoRR flies off, but won't connect. The Zello does fine, but it's still a 2-on-2, only temporarily though, as Calyx doubles up himself. Zello swapping over to an M4. Just made a bit of presence here towards Pop. In a smoke, but nothing spotted. FNL will peek. bnox brings him down to 22 HP, and FNL could just back away and leave the CTs guessing, but he stands the fight. And Mask will take him down. All brought back from Blitz. Masked. Not actually going to be facing any contact as his teammates are taking down any threat that poses. 25 seconds. Mask has snuck away. Sound looking to clear this out, but Mask with a great reposition. Sound has wasted all of this time. He's still in a plausible round, particularly when Mask loves his lines. 3 kills found already. Information now onto bnox. Look at the time. There's 10 seconds remaining. The bomb is in the hands of Sound. And bnox can't swing quite quick enough. He allows Sound to get his gun out. The round still goes the way of eternalfire. Sound's looking pretty decent here on train, so all out towards B. Calyx will be found by FNL, and it's just individuals aren't even really here as much as they need to be. Seeing a dominant map number 1 from eternalfire. This could be a dominant map number 2 from Nexus. Lugson forced behind the smoke. Bomb ticking down. BTN's in a great position. Lugson is contemplating this. Will find. Has been brought down to 16 points of health though. A lot of this round's reliant on imoRR, and there is no defuse kit between these two players. Someone's got to get on the bomb, and already time is near enough done. Blade is swinging. Not connecting. Surely not the full stick, and somehow the stick comes through. Nexus can do enough work. I think eternalfire need to prove that they can build off of that. Leaning a couple more players over towards B, not leaving Calyx alone here. imoRR will find one. imoRR gets a second. Calyx does go down. imoRR still towards B. Will not find his third. A couple of whiff shots there. One to Zello cost him, but it's still a 1 versus 3 for BTN. And a 1v3 that won't be able to have it. bnox does find Blitz. Opening kill to eternalfire. Obviously, if there's any chance of them winning things on train, as I was saying, this pistol needs to go their way. Out through pop. Zello still here towards Olof. Has been held by imoRR and will be found. The bomb does get planted, but Sound gets 2 kills back. Lugson under pressure, needs the Glock bullets to connect, but just can't find the killing blow. Luckily for him, nor can Nexus. imoRR range, caught out. Lugson finds 1. All on Sound, 32 points of health. The double swing comes through, and the obviously will leave a lot of questions down to the next round and what eternalfire can do on their first full bite. Easy triple from imoRR will eventually get found by Sound. That is a Galil that's being retrieved. Masked could go hunting here. He's got Mag 10. Could look to farm some cash up if he wants. There's an easy first for Calyx. Sound spotted and found. He's here and upper in this round. And Zello again finds another frag with his AWP. In a great game from him. BTN caught out by bnox, so the kill goes back, swings. In the flames is bnox. He's not being given a clean fight from Blitz, so eventually the flames do so much damage to him. Mask and Lugson together will find. Even on the back of the bomb site, doesn't really deal that much damage to Mask actually. And Zello, you can see the confidence that this guy has right now. Keeping ever closer. Miss shot onto imoRR under pressure now and will be swarmed upon. 9 to 11. Look, it's still favouring Nexus, of course, but it makes things believable. But for now, still 4 rounds behind on the weaker side of this map that we still haven't seen a crazy amount of. I'm just going to keep my judgment reserved. Of sound. I was going to say we got sound in a good position, but he already found bnox. Calyx flanking from Ivy. Be a shot from Zello as he starts to feel the pressure. imoRR will find with a quick headshot there. And it looks like already we're wrapping up for a save. Zello does have money to buy. And I didn't really even contemplate a save when I looked at the money of Nexus. With around it will still be a pretty competitive one, you imagine. FNL is actually searching for something here. It has been spotted by Luxon. We'll find one. imoRR will go down to this bomb, but not before taking down. Obviously not. Calyx are brilliant. Double their source damage to BTN as well. I don't know if Calyx just spotted two players with their backs turned or what it was, but so simple there from Calyx. He's recycling these weapons over to his teammates towards B. There's an M4 picked up by FNL, but a playthrough 8 will confirm the bomb site is clear. Nexus will just go for a save once again. Eternalfire, they're still fighting here. Not completely letting this map fall apart. It's just that 3-round streak that Nexus had is very worrying. The save's been respected. 2.9k loss bonus now, so chances are Sound can still buy, Blitz can, FNL can. But Mars does get the opener onto Sound. Aggressive out towards Pop. He's still lingering around here, but probably not going to give up his life all too easily. imoRR finds FNL. BTN's being kept at bay. The nades have a lot of damage to Masked, but BTN gets punished for his aggression. And is Zello towards A alone. Orb's being heard. Surely imoRR's heard the scope. He looks a little unaware. Zello will be able to find one. The no-scope connects. imoRR's given a chance going up the ladder. Space is being taken now into hell. Eternalfire, the playthrough A. Masked is desperately trying to get back, but just being blocked by his teammate. Calyx does find Sound to make up for the blocking. And spotted towards Pop. It's a clean sweep. Eternalfire. I mean, where has this come from? And how on earth are we seeing two teams that statistically struggle a fair amount on this T site? We're seeing them look... imoRR does find Sound, but it's a quick trade from FNL. Important trade from him. Keeps Nexus believing that they can do it here, despite losing 5 on the bounce. Again, this 2A, 2B setup, but Zello's the danger man to watch, and he's over towards A. BTN towards upper. Util's being thrown out. BTN is aggressing and will find bnox before backing away. Oxygen's got the bomb on his back. And Zello posted towards bnox's position. It feels like the positioning is so good right now for Nexus, and I think there's no way that Eternalfire can go on to win this. The bomb is on Luxon, like I said, and the space can be taken out towards being out. But he's being caught off. Eternalfire just delayed the inevitable. As close as map number 2 gets that we see. Look, we saw them play against BetClick Apogee here at the Proving Grounds. Won that one 13-10. And his pistol, Luxon does get the opening kill. The Jawlaser Blitz gets 2 back in response. A lot of fighting here towards main. Blitz isolated, but still is finding on for the ace and won't be able to get it as the reload comes through. For this round, it's just going to be eternalfire do damage. Try to whittle away at the economy of Nexus. Chance of giving up to imoRR there, but can't find BTN. As the MP9 does find the first, Blitz. Like he should have been taken there by bnox, but instead bnox bides his time and finds BTN instead. Blitz has had some big holds hit towards main, but won't in this one as Luxon finds him with the Glock. This is just an eco. There's, what, 2-3 deagles invested? But apart from that, nothing to speak of, and eternalfire are on track for their first round victory here. Luxon has been spotted and found. Bombs being retrieved now by bnox as we speak. imoRR towards heaven. Will find sound with a great find with the M4. All on Zello to try to stabilize this one. See, bnox is still very wary to overstep just due to the fact he doesn't know where Zello is. It does now. He has been spotted. imoRR glued to this angle and will for CTs to work with. And bnox will find the first onto BTN as eternalfire are yet to cross into secret. Sound's going to be peeking into plenty. We'll be able to find one. Surely won't be able to back away. Apparently he is able to, but doesn't want to back away. Goes back, finds one more, gets a dinkle to imoRR. Still is 3 versus 3. His time is ticking. 35 seconds on the clock. And eternalfire yet to make a decision as to where to head. Who's being recycled? Calyx, huge kill to find onto FNL. Do still have Zello here in heaven. Too many targets. He's not sure who to shoot, so shoots none of them.
Bomb has been planted.
It's in a 1 versus 3. He's not actually shying away from this. Is having a bit of a look in. Nothing's being given up. Mast will actually peek out slightly. Blitz finds the first. Spots up the rest of his team. Let's just head B. bnox under slight pressure here to the USPs. Will stand tall though. Swap on over to the Glock, keeping himself alive. The bomb now down towards the lower site. Round should be confirmed anyway, but Blitz still here towards A. bnox shouldn't be giving up any gunfights. And there's no real need for eternalfire to search for this weapon. Just a 5-7. We'll see Blitz actually creep quite a bit closer here. And Blitz does take down Calyx. Retrieves that 8k. They're going to be under pressure from all of these players in secret. Thank them. So low onto imoRR. And you got a low HP bnox. He's 1 point of health himself. I'm being majorly impressed by eternalfire's T-side so far. I think they've shown us particularly large depth of strats or tactics on this map yet. I haven't really looked to go down towards the lower site at all. I haven't particularly tested the rotate that Nexus normally send there. It's felt quite orchestrated where they're heading in a lot of these rounds. That being said, it's still a competitive game for now. His aggression is perfectly timed. FNL finds one. Calyx is able to double back and actually find two. Back to a 3-on-3. So you still do have that low HP bnox, but the only util that can take him down is a Molotov and BTN, and he's towards vents. Up the vents, BTN comes. Two towards the back of this bomb site. The Molotov that was used at the back of the site. It could have helped Zello out massively. He's just biding his time waiting for his teammate. Zello has been found. The flashbang completely blinding BTN, and Eternal. Opening kill this time for Eternal Fire, the AWP of Luxon. Let's take down the first. It is just an eco. I say that as we have seen an eco victory this game, but we're not going to see one in this round. It's all on Zello towards heaven. USP won't connect. Imo does take down Zello. This is aggression here from the T's, but feeling like this is not going to work out for them. They start to back away. Gonna have to revise the game plan. This has been left and will find one back onto imoRR. The rest of the team is now grouping towards lobby. Luxon not necessarily confident enough to take this gunfight onto Blitz, and we'll just keep backing away. Mask spotting one, spams away at BTN, takes him down. Will eventually fall himself, but it's still man advantage for Eternal Fire here. Bomb to be planted. Both players at the back of this bomb site. Noise made from Calyx will indicate he is towards heaven. No one was directly looking at him, but obviously Never would be aware of that himself. FNL so low here towards the vents. When bnox finding that kill, he can just get on the bomb. He needs to defuse, but it won't matter anyway. Calyx finds with the body shot onto FNL. And eternalfire just searching for some sort of success. Split across the map. He's darted, hoping to find something. ETN is the first to fall. There's no real need for eternalfire to take these fights. Nexus aren't really taking any space. Just fighting from range, but towards ramp, Calyx could be under pressure. He's got two players pushing his way. Calyx will find one with the AUG. Not a weapon you see as much as I'd probably like to. Particularly a map like Nuke, there's a lot of longer range angles, particularly towards outside, that gun can be used well. All on Zello will be found towards Secret. The molly not actually spreading to bnox. This angle surely just not going to be cleared then. Oh, it just does tag him. I don't know if he moves slightly so he steps in it. I can't imagine the molly spreads just before it's going to fade. But bnox, a chance that he could have found multiple. That ended up him finding absolutely nothing. Out towards B, Calyx does some decent damage to BTN. Finds Zello as well. And BTN already softened up from Calyx gets found. Realistically, this bomb could just be defused now. For now, has to make his way down vents. He's found by Mask. He gets a double and will give eternalfire the lead here on Nuke. And bnox going down for nothing. Didn't actually matter. He's the only one. Gonna be a hit through ramp from Nexus. Plenty of bodies. Calyx doesn't find anything, but he's got Luxon by his side, who will chime in for a double of his own, and bnox rotating in from hell does mop. Lead's just being extended now from eternalfire. So yet to see Nexus win around on this T side just yet. I mean, still early doors. Lobby aggression comes through. The timing's awful there. It was being held. Hell does bring it back. Misshot from Zello, though, cost him his life. And finds Blaze, spamming through the smoke, finds Sound as well. Look, I know this is just a half buy, but half buy, you can win rounds of half buys. How has him all got a knife? Just sitting in the vents, I suppose. You can see a lot of rounds won off of half buys and things like that. You're bound to see a few of them in the series, but this one's just fallen so flat. BTM will find a second, being given a couple of 1v1s. Surely won't win this final one, it won't. imoRR takes him down. Sound maneuvering around these smokes, but gets caught out by bnox. It's the only player really with any weight towards outside. Sure, Blitz is holding, but he's just holding for any sort of aggression, holding for anyone peeking him. Oh, I love the idea with the boost onto Zello, but lugs him with a quick shot. Thought he was going to hit the leg there and get taken down, but no. Flicks up and off. Blitz is 2 points of health. FNL, 54 HP. I wouldn't even blame Nexus if they just opt to save. BTN spots nothing out towards back silo. He's going to be the instigator for this round as he starts the search for something out towards A. Calyx and imoRR both strike. bnox finds BTN. It's 12 on the board. And I said it's going to be the final full buy we see from Nexus. Unless they get a bomb plant, there is no bomb plant. The player sort of sitting on 3.4 to 3.8k. On a kill on Sound, but no utility. Yet to find a kill this half. Sound was 15 and 5 at the end of the first half. And you can look at things and say, look, we've seen 7 rounds of play, Sound hasn't found a kill. As downman as it is, he's still top performing for Nexus. Shows the rest of the team haven't been picking up in his absence. bnox opening kill onto BTN, and it's just fallen so flat. Nexus, surely their time here in this series is done. It's Blitz and a 1 versus 3. There's no ramp flank coming. He's got 1 minute 20 to play with, but 12 points of health. Eternalfire are near enough set in stone to be our first team to advance the playoffs. Let's give it a bit of room here towards A. Yet to pick up the bomb just yet. No one's given him a gunfight. bnox has wrapped around towards Hut. And timer for bnox. He doesn't clear backside. Has found him. Molotov towards heaven. Bomb can be retrieved. Down towards vent. Splits cannot go as Luxon finds 13.